Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our social studies online lesson for today, which is still about Unit 4, History. When you say history, it is something that happened before, something that happened in the past. Now, let us start with a quick review with our past lesson. We have talked about the kings of Thailand, right? You can turn on your microphone if you want to answer, okay? We have talked about the different kings of Thailand. We've talked about 4 kings already. We had King Sri Indratid. Who else? King Ramatibadi first. Who else? King Taksin and King Rama first. Yes. Now let us try to answer some of these questions, okay? Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. You can turn on your microphone to answer. The first one is, he was the first king of Thailand. Who was the first king? Number 1, king of Thailand. A. King Sri Indratit. B. King Ramatibadi first. Or C. King Taksin. King?
No. King
The first one, number 1 king. King?
King A.
A. Yes. King Sri Indratit. Next. Number 2. It was the first capital of Thailand. The first
Sukhothai.
capital. A. Bangkok. B. Ayutthaya. Or C. Sukhothai. Sukhothai. Yes. Next. Question number 3. He made Ayutthaya bigger and stronger. Who helped Ayutthaya be freed from Myanmar? King Rama first, King Ramatibadi first, or King Taksin? King? The one for Ayutthaya, the second king. King Taksin helped Thonburi. So, yes, King Ramatibadi first. King Taksin helped Thonburi. Next. Bonus round. Let's choose a card. Help me find the plus 200 points. Which one will we choose? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
2.
Let's try 2. Okay. Next. Question 4. It was the 3rd capital of Thailand. Number 3, capital of Thailand. Bangkok, Thonburi, or Ayutthaya? The first one was Sukhothai. The next one is Ayutthaya. So 3. The third one is Thonburi. Yes. Alright. The last one. Question number 5. For number 5, he started the Chakri dynasty. He has the same name as the king today, our present king. He started the Chakri. Yes, Rama first. Yes, because our present king is called King Rama X. Alright, we've got 500 points. Alright. Now, for today, for today, we will be talking about another king. Okay, first, let us have some warm-up questions. For number 1, please turn off your mic first. Turn off your microphone. Turn off your microphone. Number 1, did you know who was King Bhumibol? Have you heard about King Bhumibol?
King Bhumibol is a Rama 9.
Yes, he was called King Rama 9. Correct. Next, number 2. Have you seen pictures of him in your house or somewhere else? In the
Yes, I have.
streets? Do you have a picture of him in your house?
Yes,
home?
I have it.
Yes, because most Thai people love King Bhumibol. Number 3. Who is the wife of King Bhumibol?
Queen.
Queen?
Queen.
Who knows the name of the queen?
I don't know.
Queen Siri?
Siri.
Sirikit?
Siri.
Yes, yes. All right. Now let us go to the vocabulary words. Please turn off your microphone first so you can hear me. Vocabulary words. Number 1 is, how do you read this?
Beloved.
Yes, some people say beloved, some people say beloved. Okay? Next, it is in,
Giraffe.
what is it in Thai?
Giraffe.
Okay. When you love someone, someone loves you. Okay? Most people love you. A lot of people love you. Okay, next. Farmer.
Farmer.
Farmer in Thai is?
Chao na.
Alright. Next is artificial.
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 In Thai?
เทียม
Alright. Now please turn off your mic, everyone. Turn off. Today, we will be talking about King Bhumibol and Queen Sirikit. Okay? This one is King Bhumibol and this one is Queen Sirikit. Okay? But I think Queen Sirikit is still alive and well today, but we don't see her much anymore. Okay? We don't see her often. But King Bhumibol already had passed away. Okay? He's already dead. Let's talk about King Bhumibol and Queen Sirikit. King Bhumibol and Queen Sirikit are considered the two most important people in Thailand. What do you mean by important in Thai? What is important?
สำคัญ
Yes, they are two of the most important people of Thailand. It means most Thai people love them. Okay? Next. King Bhumibol and Queen Sirikit are very much beloved by Thais. They did a lot for the country and the people of Thailand. Because King Bhumibol was the king of Thailand for, do you know how many years? For how many years?
70
More than 70 years, right? He's been the king of Thailand for more than 70 years. Even during the time of your great-grandparents, I guess, or grandfather, grandmother, right? It means they have served a lot of Thai people. They have helped a lot of Thai people during their reign. Okay? Because now we have a new king, right? The son of King Bhumibol and Queen Sirikit, which is, what's the name of our present king? King?
King
Va?
Vagoni
No, the son.
No.
The king now, the present king. King Vaji?
King was a chief
Vajira?
King วัชระลงกรณ์
Yes, King Vajira Longkorn or King Rama X. Okay? Yes, King Rama X's father was King Bhumibol and then the mother's Queen Sirikit. Okay? Now, they did a lot for the country. What's the country? What is that country?
country
What's the country of King Bhumibol and Queen Sirikit? What's the
Thai.
place? Yes, Thailand. All right. What did they do? Turn off your mic first. Turn off your mic. Okay. King Bhumibol helped farmers improve the soil and save water. The main help or the main purpose or the main project of King Bhumibol was about the farmers. Okay? Farmers, who are the farmers? What do farmers do?
Grow the rice.
They grow rice, not just rice, they grow other crops, right? Other plants, fruits and vegetables. Crops like what? Potatoes,
Potato.
corn,
Corn.
yes, and other fruits and vegetables. And farmers are very important because without the farmers, what will happen? If there are no farmers.
Food.
Yes.
Don't have food.
What will we just eat? We will just eat Lay's, Pringles, right? We will not have.
No.
We will not have rice, fruits, and vegetables. Okay. Now, King Bumibon helped farmers improve the soil and water because a lot of Thai people before didn't own their own lands. What do you mean by land?
พื้น
They didn't have land, their own land, their own farms because they didn't have money to buy, okay, to buy farms. So what King Bumibon did was he helped them get their own lands, their own farms without paying money. And then he also studied about the things to do to improve farms, to help the farmers grow rice very well, and also help with the problem with water, because farms need a lot of water, right?
Yes.
Yes, because especially rice, when you grow rice you need a lot of water for the plants because rice plants like wet water, like mud, clay soil with water. So farmers need a lot of water, and sometimes they don't have enough water to supply in their farms, and also they didn't have enough machines to use, and also they cannot wait for the rain to come, all right, because rain doesn't pour every day, right? We don't have rain every day. So they have to have machines and sources of water. Next, King Bumibon had artificial rain produced for them. Can you say artificial?
Yes, is it?
Can you say artificial?
เทียม
Say artificial
Yeah.
first. Artificial.
Artificial.
Okay, please turn on your microphone, okay, so you can answer. Artificial rain. When you say artificial rain, do you know artificial rain?
I know.
Listen first.
Oh, yes.
How does rain form in the sky? Why do we have rain? When?
In September.
When? Why do we have rain? How do we have rain?
After many clouds.
Yes, the clouds become heavy because the weather is hot. The heat from the sun dries up the rivers, the ocean, and then some of the water evaporates, right? Some of the water goes to the clouds, right? And then when the clouds become heavy, they become full, the rain will pour down. That's why we have rain. But does it rain every day?
No.
Panop, can you turn off your mic? I can hear myself. Okay. Does it rain every day? Near your house, in your house, outside your house, does it rain every day?
No, I don't.
No, right?
No.
When does it rain? Usually 1 week apart or twice a month, right? Not every
Yes.
day. So we farmers cannot just depend on rain to get water for their farms. They needed water supply for their farms. Now, King Bumibon had artificial rain. When you say artificial rain, not natural. When you say not natural, what do you mean?
ไม่ใช่ธรรมชาติ
Yes, not natural. It means it wasn't because of the evaporation of water, not because of the heat of the sun, not because of the evaporation and then condensation in the clouds. It was because of some chemicals. Okay? People had to help. People had to do something to make it rain. Okay? Now, what King Bumibon did was, he thought of artificial rain. How did they do that? They had some planes, jets. These are called jets, I think. Jets or airplanes, regular airplanes, okay? Small planes. Now, in the planes, they put chemicals like, I think most of it is salt. Do you know salt? What is salt?
เกลือ
Yes. Okay. Now they put salt in the airplanes or in the jets, and then some, I don't know if there are some chemicals in it, and then the planes will fly up in the clouds, and then they will pour the chemicals. This is not smoke.
อ๋อ เป็น
Okay.
เคมี
Yes, these are like salt and water, or maybe there are chemicals, and then this will go to the clouds. This will make rain in the clouds, will form rain in the clouds. And then, because of that, the rain will pour down. There will be rain because of the help of the jets or the planes. Understand?
yes
That is what you call artificial rain. People had to help to form rain so that there will be rain. And then the rain, the water from the clouds, the artificial rain will help the farms. Okay? Will help the vegetables, the fruits without paying. The farmers do not have to pay for water because the water is for free. It's from the clouds, right? That's how King Bumibon helped the farmers. Next, let us go to Queen Sirikit, the wife of King Bumibon. Queen Sirikit encourages Thais to protect the forest and the environment. What do you mean by forest?
ป่า
What do you see in a forest?
tree
A lot of trees, animals. What kind of animals?
elephant
Yes, some wild animals, right?
a tiger
Yes, some wild animals. Queen Sirikit protected the forest and the environment. Okay, including the trees, the parks. Do you know park?
yes
Park
Yes.
where your mother and your father go jogging, running, right?
อ๋อ
Yes. Or where you go to have picnic. Do you know picnic?
ย่าเหรอ
Do you know picnics?
no
No. Yes, we cannot go outside, right? Right.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Queen Sirikit protected the environment. He made a lot of parks and gardens. This one is an example of a garden. She made a lot of parks under her name with a lot of trees where people can go, where animals can live, because forests are the natural habitats for animals. When you say habitats, that is the place where they should live, they should stay, right? Not in the zoo, not in our houses. They should stay in forests, right? Okay, next. Also, Queen Sirikit promotes Thai arts and crafts. What do you mean by arts and crafts? Things that are beautiful, like paintings, drawings. This one, pottery, right? For making pots.
งานศิลป์ผลงาน
Potteries, and also these for making clothes, for clothes. Okay? Thai arts and crafts in local and world markets. What do you mean by market?
ตลาด
That's where we buy things, right? So, Queen Sirikit helped people who wanted to make arts and crafts and then helped them in selling in the markets. She promoted their products so that other people will buy them. Okay? It means Queen Sirikit loved Thai arts and crafts so much. Do you like doing arts and crafts?
yes no
Who likes
yes,
drawing?
no, no,
Who
no.
likes painting? Do you like?
I don't I like
Can you keep that balloon? Why do you have a balloon? Keep that balloon. Okay, next. I have another game for you today. Aside from our worksheet, we will be having not this one. We will be having a word wall activity. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. It is a
Yes, I can
maze.
see.
Do you know what's a maze?
What is a maze? I don't know.
Maze. Like this. It's a maze where you go. Okay? We will be having questions like this. You will see the question at the bottom. Okay? Like Pac-Man. Do you know Pac-Man?
Yes, I know.
These are the enemies, okay? I'll explain first. These are the enemies. You should go far away from them. Now you have
Okay.
the question at the bottom. Number 1, you have Queen Sirikit helped blank arts. What kind
Thailand.
of arts? A.
Thailand.
Thai, B. Chinese, or C. American. Where should we go?
Thailand.
Okay. When you play this one later, you have to use your arrow or you have to point, okay, which way to go.
Okay.
Thai arts, yes. Next.
Next one.
Number 2, you have to be fast, go away from the enemies. Queen Sirikit encouraged people to protect the
Forest.
castle, or food. Tell me which way to go, left or right? Do you know which one is left, which one is right?
Left.
And then
And go.
there. Later, I will send you the link so you can play with it. On your own. Next, number 3. King Bumibon helped the blank with their lands.
Farmers,
Teachers. Can you see the green one? It's super fast.
Yes, it's so fun.
Yes, farmer.
Sure.
Yes?
Take a picture.
No. You will take a picture of the live worksheet, not this one, okay?
Okay.
Next, he was called Rama 9. King Vajiralongkorn, King Taksin, or King Rama? King Bumibon. Yes, but there are a lot of enemies. How can we go?
Oh no.
Next, the last one. I guess it's the last one. Artificial blank was produced to help the farms. Artificial seed, soil, or rain.
Rain.
Look at the purple one. It's super fast.
Rain. Oh yeah.
All right. I think that's the end. Okay, I'll be sending you the link so you can do it.
Okay. I want to.
Only one time, okay? One time only. Do not repeat again and again.
Okay.
Do you see the link now? You can do it now.
Yes. Wow. Tired.
Just one time, okay?
Okay.
Don't worry if you cannot do the game now because later I will put the link in the notes again. So you can do it later. If you cannot do it now, later I'll put the link in the notes so you can do it later.
Mình mắc mấy kem đi sai. Ôi, chào ta.ใครเป็นอะมันแฮกแมนนะ Rama IX อะไรคือ IX
Keep the balloon. Why are you playing with the balloon? Keep.
No.
Are you doing the game?
No, no, no. Yes, I do it. Oh, oh.
If you can't do it now, later I'll send the link.
Oh, yes.
Tell me when you're finished, okay?
Oh, my God.
Finish with the game.
Lisa, I have finished.
Okay. Did you win?
It's so hard. Finish.
So hard, ah? You were scared?
Yes, finish.
Okay. Now, let us watch a video about King Bumipon. Okay? I'll share. Turn off your microphone, everyone. Turn off. Turn off your mic.
มีเรื่องอะไรอีกก็ล่ะ
Turn off your mic first. Do you see my screen now? Here.
A prince named Bhumibol becomes king of a modern nation. He has endured some of Thailand's most tumultuous times to become their longest ruling monarch. A king who rules with compassion. A man loved above all.
We will talk about the story of King Bumipon.
Born on 5th December 1927 in Cambridge, Massachusetts, in the United States. His father was Prince Mahidorn Aduyade, and his mother, Mong Songwan. In an almost prophetic manner, King Prajadipak, Prince Mahidorn's half-brother, names the newborn prince Bhumibol, the great strength of the land. As Siam opens up to Western technology and ideas, Prince Bhumibol's father, 24-year-old Prince Mahidorn, is sent abroad to study medicine in the United States. Two years later, he meets a nursing student at Hartford, Connecticut. Her name is Songwan, and she would become Prince Bhumibol's mother. Prince Mahidorn had fallen in love with Songwan, a commoner, and wanted to marry her. But it was considered unconventional for royalty to marry outside of their lineage. Prince Mahidorn is undeterred by the royal protocol and marries Songwan on 10 September 1920 at Sapratum Palace, Thailand. His new bride is given a royal title and becomes known as Mong Songwan. The newlyweds return to the United States and live a modest lifestyle in an apartment in Longwood Avenue, Boston. They have 3 children, including a young prince, Bhumibol. When Mong Songwan completes her studies as a nurse, and after almost 8 years away, the royal family decides it's time to go home. In 1928, they moved back to live at Sapratum Palace with Prince Bhumibol's grandmother, Queen Sawang Vatana.
Do you understand that? It means King Bumibol was born in America. He was born in America, and then when he was around 8 years old, he came back to Thailand.
is barely 2 years old. It's a huge blow to Mang Sangwan, who becomes a widow at not even 29. And although the challenges seem overwhelming, she is determined to become a loving and nurturing mother to her 3. Later observed, it was a democratic state cycle to school as gasoline was in severe
There's King
shortage.
Bumibon.
Growing up, the king has an extremely deep bond with his younger brother Bumipon, his closest companion. Going almost everywhere together, the best buddies feel almost inseparable. Any tensions are cast aside as the Chinese community give the young royals a warm welcome. But despite the welcome, political turmoil continues to threaten the monarchy in the coming months.
I will show you the next part.
The much
How
anticipated
King
royal
Bumibon helped.
Princess Siriton and Chulaporn.
Do you see this one?
The birth of another son, Prince Rachi Ralangan, and 2 more daughters, Princess
Do you see this one was King Bumibon and Queen Sirikit? This one is the king now, our king, King Rama X.
Siriton and Chulaporn. Even though he has a young family to raise, King Bumipon knows there is much to be done as Thailand faces enormous challenges. Nutrition lies behind many of the country's health
There,
problems.
he helped the farmers.
He experiments with rice, wanting to find the best cultivation technique for his farmers. King Bumipon tests different strains of rice from all over Thailand. He even develops a tractor known as the Iron Buffalo to mechanize the back-breaking process of plowing the fields. These cultivation methods, however, do not solve all the farmers' problems. Floods and droughts are a Kalo Biku. He journeys around Thailand and into communities with natural disasters.
There, tsunami. This,
A giant
tsunami.
Asian tsunami sweeps across the Indian Ocean, destroying everything in its path. Thailand is badly hit, with more than 5,000 people killed and thousands more homeless.
But he helped. He helped
Bring Southeast Asia to its knees on
everyone.
sustainable runaway economic growth. The king reminds people the importance of self-sufficiency, where each family can produce enough food for themselves and sell off the surplus.
Okay, now that would be it. I'm going now to send you the live worksheet. Let us do the live worksheet. Do you see my worksheet? Yes? Do you see it? Okay. Do you see it? Yes or no?
What is worksheet?
This one. Do you see my screen?
No.
No. Okay. Okay, stop. Share my screen. Okay. Do you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to write your name, grade, and number. It's about King Bumibon and Queen Sirikit. You have words in the box. Do you see? I can get the words. And then you will put it on the lines, okay? The first word is farmers. World. Beloved. Artificial rain. Dam. King Bumibon and Queen Sirikit were considered the 2 most blank people in Thailand. King Bumibon and Queen Sirikit were considered the 2 most blank people in Thailand. Thai people what? Thai people love them, so they are called beloved. Next, King Bumibon helped blank improve the soil and save forests.
Farmer.
Farmers. You get
Farmer.
farmers. Put it on the
Farmer.
line. Next,
Farmer.
blank helps farmers when there is not enough water.
Rain.
Yes,
Rain.
artificial rain.
Work.
Queen Sirikit encouraged ties to protect the what? World. Yes.
Whoa.
A blank is built to store water. Where does the rain water go? In the dam. Yes. And then click finished. Check my answers. Take a picture of this and you will put in the note. Okay? I will send the link so you can do it now. If you cannot do it now, later I will put it in the note. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. I will send it now so you can do it. Don't forget to take a picture of that worksheet of your result. Okay?
Okay.
Do you see the link now?
Yes, I have seen.
Okay, you can do it.